Keyboards, keyboards, keyboards. You want them and I've got them. But this time from a marketplace called WhatGeek, and they sent me this pretty boy. So today we're looking at the Monka 6102. She's really pretty, ain't she? This is a 100% keyboard. Technically, I would say it's 102 keys, and it's really pretty. And this is actually from a new marketplace called WhatGeek. They're a new storefront that provides anything from mini PCs, keyboards, desk mats, and switches, and they just really know what they're doing, and everything on their site's pretty unique and high quality. Stuff you can't really find on Amazon pretty easily. I think they're definitely worth checking out and looking at all the stuff they got available. Of course, links in the description for all the stuff today. All right, so back to this pretty boy. It's an all aluminum keyboard, polycarbonate plate, gasket mounted, hot swappable, and the best full size keyboard I've used today, even stuff over like the Keychron and the Monks Geek. This is a really nice board. And a lot of that's aimed up to the switches they provided me, along with the sound profile this board has. Is that enough to keep watching? I think it should be. Now the only version I've seen of this in stock is this blue version you're looking at now, but it does come in white, green, and pink. Every version looks stupid good. Now everything you're looking at here that I actually got is about $197. That would include your keycaps, switches, and the board. This board alone is about $119, so it's actually a really good price, especially this fact that the switches are all pre-lubed and they sound freaking fantastic. So as we go to unbox this, we get to look at everything inside. You're gonna get a manual, of course, and the keyboard wrapped in plastic and foam to double protect it. But let's get this thing out of the case. And man, oh man, is this thing pretty, with two badges on the left and right sides, a nice little emblem on the back with rubber feet, and this thing is freaking heavy. Looking closely, the staplers are lubed, and we're gonna open this little container, and inside we're gonna get a cable and a keycap puller and everything you need to take this thing apart. It seems there's only about 6 screws on for the case and 2 little screws for the badges on the left and right side. I don't know if they're called badges, maybe just called the metal pieces. Now that we have the face cover off though, it's gasket mounted as you can see, and there's also these slits in between so that the gasket is more pronounced and even better flexible. A foam is in between the polycarbonate plate and the other side, and there's actually this film in between that as well. This is super high quality, and I'm a little nervous taking this apart because I can foresee some problems going back on here. Because as you can see, getting these holes lined back up became quite a bit of a challenge for me, and I was really worried that I wouldn't get this to sound the same ever since. So I don't know if I'd recommend taking this apart, but I can recommend at least knowing that it's all there and everything inside doesn't need to be modded. So we're gonna put everything back together just the way it was with all the pieces they included. Just remember these side badges were really hard to get in because they do have these individual kind of screws that kind of put it together. So I had to kind of put it in the right orientation so it slid in just right and snug, and then could put the screw in finally to get it back together. So I don't recommend taking this apart, but you're welcome to try. So now we're going to talk about these switches. These are really good sounding switches. They're JWIC, they're linear style switches. They have a nylon top, nylon bottom, and a palm stem. That's kind of all the material that makes up the switch, just so you know. 50 grams of actuation, which is usually about perfect for me. 45 and 50 are really good, that sweet spot. And a total of 62 grams of force for bottoming out. So really nice switches. They came pre-lubed in this really nice container. Really good package deal for what the keyboard and everything cost. But now it's time to get these switches in place, and they look beautiful with this build. My gosh, this like light purple with the blue background. This flex works just great. It looks so freaking pretty. I wish I could just keep the keyboard like this, but I can't type on it like that, so we got to put it together. Oh, and these keycaps, actually you helped me pick out. If you recall a little bit ago, I put a poll out that said, hey, vote on these keycaps, and I picked the one that you guys picked. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the exact ones because they turned out to be ABS and not PBT, and I refused to type in anything but PBT material. This kit was only about $30 on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description down below, and they turned out pretty cool and were pretty close to the original design that you guys voted on. So if you want to be a part of those votings in the future, make sure you like and subscribe. So I've been using this keyboard about 2 weeks now, and this is a complete package that it comes with here. The board and everything is perfect quality, and I only have really minor gripes with it. Only one that I've noticed myself is the fact that this is not a Bluetooth or 2.4 gigahertz connection. It's only wired. Just to add a second note here, it seems the RGB is also kind of lackluster. As you can see, it doesn't shine too well through these keycaps, but I'm sure if you put some see-through keycaps or you had the ones with the see-through legends, it would look a lot better. But the biggest thing this does is all the layers in the PCB that you noticed in the video and the breakdown makes the sound profile perfect, and loop switches really complement this as well. So stick around for the sound test if you want to hear what this really sounds like. It's beauty personified. And the angle, the typing angle when you're typing on this is perfection. I can't really get over it. Along with these beautiful little badges on the side and the profile. Oh my gosh, it's just such a beauty beast. And look at the badge on the back. It's just that beautiful M. Wait, can you see it in this picture? There it is. Can you see that? Hello, peekaboo. So can I recommend this board? Considering that I'm going to use this as my main keyboard going forward, yes, I think I can recommend it. A lot of the boards I use are pretty decent quality and really well made, but this takes the cake for the best one that I have in my collection now. I love the style, I love the framing, I love the keycaps that I picked out for it. Everything about it is just absolutely great. Nothing needed to be lubed, nothing to be personally modified, everything was just fine. So as I already said, links in the description will be provided, and for everything that you saw here, there's actually a discount code you can use as well. You'll see that in the description, but if you want to pick up this board, it's available along with the other products on their site that you can take a look at. And oh my gosh, they have so many keyboards you can pick from. Tons of keyboards you're not going to find on Amazon that are all really nice quality. And in stock too, none of this group buy crap. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other content. I got webcams, I've got other keyboards, I've got PC components coming up, I've got tons of freaking stuff. I don't know why you're not looking at them. Come on guys, come on, get to it.